I need to go make an announcement so we can find your parents.
Gar uncovers secrets from his past as he confronts his connection to the Red while revealing multiple surprise cameos as he does. Hello, entertainment enthusiasts. This is Ray, and this is the Fandom Realm, and today I am reviewing episode number 9 of Season 4 of Tights. As always, spoilers abound, so just be aware. Now, I'm going to start off here just recapping what happened last time. Bernard and Tim grew closer while trying to crack the mystery of Call's folly. Dick and Corey finally rescued Rachel, but the bad guys took the horn of Trigon. Also, were those some repressed feelings between Dick and Corey? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Now, I'm just going to say these first couple episodes of since this came back have not really done the job for me, just to be honest with you guys. And so with that, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what episode number 9 brings us. I've heard a lot of folks have enjoyed this episode. They've liked it. Apparently Ryan Potter took a hand at helping to write, or at least come up with the story. So I'm looking forward to see what this is all about. So join me and let's take a look at episode 9. Dude, where's my Gar?
Your name?
Garfield Logan.
Okay, that's a look-alike.
I don't want to be alone.
Man, he looks just like a little Gar. Interesting where this is going. So he can hear all those animals.
Protector of the Red, I have found you.
Okay, so this is that guy that came to him before everything happened. Looks like he brought him to him. Is that a big bat?
Welcome.
Who are you?
Okay, that's a bat, and that is a man. Or at least it was some type of bat.
Where am I?
You are atop Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh, that's good to know.
Who are you?
I'm like you, my friend. I'm one with all beasts.
I like when they talk about Mount Kilimanjaro.
You did what I told you to. You saved yourself.
Well, I'm glad he did.
Take me to the Red!
Yeah, I think you're a little angry there, dude.
Why isn't it working?
You need your strength.
Okay, what's that mean?
Back.
Only you can find your way back through the Red.
All right.
It is a force that connects and pervades all animal life.
Well, that sounds familiar.
The green plague that killed your parents also changed you.
Okay, have we heard anything about this green plague before? I'm just sort of wondering, is that maybe something that was covered in Doom Patrol? I didn't really watch that show. I never really got into it. Now, this first section of clips, I'm not really sure what to say here. It gets us started. It introduces us to this guy. They haven't named him. I think his name is supposed to be Dominic. And, it's obvious he's going to be sort of Gar's guru. But, I'm a little concerned that they have named the Red. They call it the Force.
Cured me of the green plague. I was its only survivor.
Okay, so that's very interesting.
Brought you here. Our shared grief fuels us.
So the guy from Doom Patrol healed him.
I need your help.
Or at least partially allowed him to heal.
It may be a matter of life and death that I get back to my friends.
Love the loyalty to your friends. Love that. Oh, yes, we get to see some fighting. Okay, that guy's a pretty decent fighter. Okay.
When I wear the helmet of the beast,
So what does the helmet actually do?
I can hear the apes they took from the jungles screaming.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm into where this is going.
Dissected while still alive.
So an episode of Titans is
I
looking
need to
at
free
animal
the
testing.
apes and burn their lab to the ground.
Hey, I'm all against animal testing.
It came from this same lab, Gar.
What?
But I'll be honest, not in my Titans.
The day Mike Maxwell gave me this helmet, there was only Freedom Beast.
Okay, Mike Maxwell dropping some names.
This ancient helm prolonged my lifespan.
Okay, so he's older than he looks.
And the ability to fuse two creatures into one super hybrid.
Okay, so we're learning a few things here. I think I'm not sure I'm not sure how I'm going to like this. I mean, this is looking like it's going to be a show, or at least an episode that's going to be anti-animal cruelty, animal testing, and I'm all against those things. But again, I'm not sure putting that in Titans is the best thing to be doing. Okay. And then Mike Maxwell dropping a name there, another beast, Beast Boy, basically.
Each
That's
one
some
of
new
us
information.
protected our time as best we could.
Okay, so they're protectors.
To free your mind of the cage society puts it in.
All right, so that's
If
interesting.
I'm more connected to the red than anybody else.
Okay, so the red.
Why is it that I only turn into green animals?
Oh, that is such a great question.
Make me grow or shrink?
A bit of both.
Actually forgot and left the clip out, but the answer was because he likes green.
See your truth. Stop this lab.
Okay, so he's going to take some drugs.
How long does it take to begin?
And he's hallucinating now. All right, and he has apparently jumped realms.
Gar? Earth to Gar.
So is he going different realities or different times?
Now that we're all here, how about some tunes?
Well, that would seem to be different realms.
My family.
Return to your breath.
I always really like the idea of them talking about family.
Still asking boring questions, I see. Come on, Gar.
Oh, Jinx. I really like Jinx. I was sad she died.
Am I dead?
No.
Well, that's good.
Important you understand this. Life isn't about the individual.
But apparently she might not be totally dead either, if she's talking to you.
Life flows backwards and forwards.
Not sure I'm understanding that one.
Vectors of all life bound together across the universe.
Okay, so lots of people working together.
Have to be, okay? I need to go make an announcement so we can find your parents.
Oh, Gar's back remembering that and seeing it from a different perspective.
It is painful to realize you are unlike anyone else in this world.
Well, he's sort of like you.
Come, our mission awaits.
Okay, let's go rescue apes.
The The Red is under attack now more than ever.
Can you give us a little bit of an example of how it is under attack? I would really enjoy that, to be quite honest with you. Okay, that section, again, I'm not sure we learned a lot there, except that I guess he can jump back and forth between realities and maybe between time. I'm not really sure exactly how that's working. They are not explaining a whole lot here, at least not to what I can get out of it. It looks like we're going to rescue some apes, so hopefully this works out well for us, and we learn some more about Gar.
It looks closed.
They do their worst work at night.
That's a little creepy.
Can you hear them screaming inside?
So there's a lot of animals in there screaming.
The men inside profit of pain.
Yeah, they're not good people, that's for sure.
The helmet demands their freedom.
I mean, can we hear from the helmet? Okay, you guys are animals. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Become a big ape. Silverback gorilla. That's how you do it, Gar. And then you turn into a bat. Okay. I guess that's okay. Not really loving the special effects here.
This is a restricted area.
They're all dead.
Not all of them.
How are they all dead? You all were just talking about hearing all of them earlier.
It is carrying a mutant anthrax basilisk.
So why is it carrying this disease or whatever it is?
Internal bleeding, convulsions, and ultimately, of course, death.
All right, where did he find all this?
Dominic.
I am the beast.
Goodness.
I hear. But you will die with her.
Okay, of course we're going to kill that evil guy. Okay, so you're merging the evil guy with the ape. And they're both dead now. Okay.
Dr. Myers worked for someone else.
Well, that's looking like it's the case. A little affection there.
Dr. Niles called her.
Okay. I am not an expert on Doom Patrol, but I'm pretty sure that's the doctor from Doom Patrol. Am I right on that? Somebody put it in the comments for me. But this section of clips, I don't know. I like the little short battle they had. I wish it would have been a little bit longer. And also, if Beast Dominic is a beast, why can't he turn into a tiger or a bear or something? I mean, we got to see Gar turn into a silverback, a bat, I think, and a tiger. I mean, come on now. And I'm going to tell you, I love Gar's tiger form more than any others. Okay, we might be moving again.
Everything here already happened.
Okay, so he went back to the past.
Destroyed this lab years ago.
Okay, so it's time travel then, I guess.
An illusion?
An echo.
An echo. Explain, please.
Man who saved my life killed my mother and father.
or don't explain. That's okay.
Dozens would die, but he only needed one to live.
All right. And that was Gar.
Like Dr. Calder, or a distraction at best, like the Titans.
So Gar was the result of experimentation.
So much more than their beast, boy.
Is he trying to get him upset with the Titans?
Protect of the Red, ready to release me from my duties.
Oh, so he's just gotten old doing what he's doing.
Time, my friends' lives, it might be in danger. Maybe the whole world. You have no idea the evil we're up against.
Okay. This is a good start.
Hot to eat all.
Stop talking, please.
To the Red.
The Red.
I'm connected to everybody on the planet.
That could be pretty cool.
But I will not abandon the people I love most.
Yay, go Gar.
The Red like this yet. Time and space, you are not ready.
Okay, so he's going to go for it.
I don't want to be alone.
Oh, back to this moment.
You're gonna find friends. You're gonna find family.
Oh. I'll be honest, I like the music, but it's going to end up costing me probably.
Everything's going to be okay.
Because I probably shouldn't delete it or mute it because there was some dialogue there, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so Gar's actually standing up to Dominic now. I'm glad to see that. We've learned that the doctor dude from Doom Patrol is a bad guy, and he was experimenting on apparently Garth and his parents, and he just needed Garth to be able to, somebody to be able to survive, so Garth, I guess, did, and that's how he ended up in the Doom Patrol. Again, I don't watch Doom Patrol, but that's okay. So now Garth is going to explore the Red. And guys, I am taking the sound off of these two clips because it is just sound and it's music and it'll cause me all kinds of trouble. And honestly, I might have to go in and mute a few others, so please don't be mad. Okay, that very much looked like Grant Gustin's Flash. So what did he just do? Knock him into yet another realm or time? Okay, I'm going to assume that's Stargirl.
Do you need help?
That's a question.
Take me to my family.
Oh, this isn't going too well. I mean, I like this little realm he's ending up in. Whatever it is. This place that he's in. And who was that? And who was that? Was that his dad? Maybe? Okay, that's a little bit funny. Okay, so where are we at now? Oh, that's a cyborg.
Beast Boy.
Okay, so he knows Beast Boy.
Cliff! Dad! I think we got a problem.
Now he's just got to get some help.
Hey, Green One.
I didn't get exactly what he said there. Okay, everybody, that section of clips, we had some jumping through space and time, I believe. We saw some cameos. I'm 100% sure that was Grant Gustin's Flash. I think it had to be. It looked completely like him. You also had, I'm guessing that was Stargirl. That's good to go, too. Now, the other cameos, I'm not really sure who they were. I sort of missed them. I couldn't really tell. So if you know who those cameos were, please comment below on who those were. All right, everybody, that is the recap portion of the video. Now we're going to go into our review portion. And in the review portion, I am basically going to go through and give you some ups and downs, positives and negatives of the episode, and just sort of, it's almost going to be have a little discussion of what I saw here today. And let me start out. I was looking forward to this episode. I have not really liked the last 2 episodes very much since Titans came back. And so with that, I had heard quite a few things about this episode, that Ryan Potter was involved in production or the writing, creation, whatever you want to call it. And I really like Ryan Potter. I really like character Gar, and I was wanting to see what they were going to do. But I'm going to be quite honest with you. I just didn't like much of any of this episode, okay? I guess it's fine, but I'm having a hard time finding positives for it, okay? Probably positive-wise, I thought Gar, Ryan Potter, I thought his acting was really good. I thought he was fine. Who the actor was playing Dominic, maybe overdid the whole guru thing a little bit, and he wasn't that great of a guru either, so I didn't really like him all that much, okay? But he was good. They did fine. I like them, especially Ryan Potter's character. He has some good emotions. He's able to emote in the series, and I think that's a good positive for him. He's always been able to do that. Even back in the first episode, I thought he was a standout with the facial expressions and emoting when he found out that Dick Grayson was or actually that Dick Grayson was Robin at the time. That might have been my best scene in the whole series. But he's always had that ability to emote with his face and tell you what he's thinking without any words. And I love that actors that do that. Another positive, maybe, the music, okay? I like their choice of songs. I thought it felt Titans. I would have liked to have heard the Titan theme just a little bit more. Third negative, and this is a big negative for me. To me, Titans always has been a group effort, and it's about them coming together, working together, and coming out and winning and beating the bad guys eventually. And when you take all of those characters apart, when you remove them from the team and you just rely on one, I don't like that. That is not why I like Titan. I like Titans because I get to see all these people together. I get to see Corey and her abilities. I get to see Dick Grayson whip butt with weapons and just being a human. And I get to see Beast Boy, and I get to see all these people who are members of the Titan. But now you have an entire episode and it basically just focuses on one. And no other episodes have done that really as far as I can remember, or at least not to this level. Okay, another negative. This is pretty big. It's sort of twofold. Okay, first off, Red. If I heard Red any more times, the Red, I was going to go crazy. Okay, we got the idea the first 15 times you said it. You didn't need to say it 30. Okay, so that really was disappointing to me. I was just tired of hearing about the Red. We don't really know what it is, except for a force connecting all beings in the galaxy. I wish they would have used another explanation. This is Titans. This is not Star Wars. Okay, I don't want it to be called a force or anything like that. Okay, and so that was very disappointing to me. I don't think this episode explained hardly anything. Yes, we did find out about the Doctor from Doom Patrol, and that he was a bad guy and he was using Gar apparently, and that's very interesting, but it's not something that I don't see how that's relating to the story we are telling currently. And so, again, that's negative. Okay. I did think of another positive. I do like when characters have to take that journey of like growing up, and especially superhero characters who might not be the most comfortable with their power. And Gar has been one of those. He hasn't historically been one who seems to be comfortable in his own skin. And so maybe this journey is going to help that. And so I like those journeys, and you could see Gar growing, I think, throughout, to the point of he's sort of taking a back seat to Dominic, and then by the end, he is sort of going out on his own, even though that might be a mistake. I guess another small positive is that I really like seeing Gar with the little boy that looks like Gar. That resemblance is amazing, just to be honest. Okay, now that is basically my review. I just can't rate this very highly. I am going to give it a grade. I'm going to give it a C-. I just didn't like this at all. I was really hoping I would, especially after hearing several other people who do YouTube channels who seem to like it very much, and who normally I am on the same wavelength as those people, but not for this episode. It's right down there. I didn't like the last episode really at all either. It's right down there with that one. Okay, now we have 3 episodes left. We're gonna probably put number 10 up later this week, and that'll give us 2 episodes the next couple weeks. We're going to finish this series. I started it, and I actually started it, and it was just pictures and description. Now it's to video. So hopefully some of you come out, take a look at it, and leave some comments. All right, everybody, it's time to get out of here. So please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and comment below so we can have a conversation about this episode, and maybe you can teach me a few things. With that, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time on the Fandom Realm.